Welcome back to EraOneTelevison for your General Hospital Daily Review. Today's episode might have felt a bit slow on the action front, but trust me, the developments in the courtroom were absolutely huge and set the stage for some serious drama to come. Let's dive right into the courtroom chaos. ADA Turner kicked things off by trying to present photos of Willow Tate's movements, complete with timestamps and dates. But instead of the actual video footage, it was just a series of still images. Alexis, sharp as ever, immediately jumped up and objected. Her argument was simple and powerful. Where is the original video? In today's world, photos can be doctored so easily, and without the source footage, they're basically worthless as evidence. Ada Turner tried to explain it away, blaming a server issue for the missing video, but the judge wasn't buying it. In a major win for the defense, the judge sided with Alexis and ruled the photo evidence inadmissible. Boom. That was a massive blow to the prosecution's case right out of the gate. You could practically feel the air go out of their sails. Next up on the witness stand was Tracy. She was the first witness called, and honestly, she handled herself pretty well. She was composed, didn't get flustered, and stuck to her story. It wasn't a show-stopping performance, but she didn't give the prosecution any easy ammunition, which is a win in itself. Then it was Dante's turn to testify. His testimony was straightforward, but the real fireworks happened during the cross-examination by Alexis. This is where she really started to dismantle the prosecution's entire theory. She skillfully got Dante to admit that Willow wasn't the only person with access to the house. In fact, it's more like a small village living there. Alexis painted a clear picture for the court. You have around 10 family members living on the property, plus a whole team of personal staff, nannies, and even groundskeepers. The point she drove home was that dozens of people could have accessed both the property and the weapon. Yet, for some reason, the PCPD decided to focus almost exclusively on Willow. Alexis made the investigation look sloppy and negligent, as if they got tunnel vision and ignored every other possible lead. It was a masterful move that plants a huge seed of doubt about the entire case against Willow. The police work looked shoddy, and that's a big problem for the prosecution. Now, let's switch gears to another intense confrontation. Lulu had a major run-in with Agent Brennan. He showed up wanting to question Charlotte, but Lulu was not having any of it. She stood her ground and flat out refused, pointing out that he didn't have a warrant. Nathan, being the good guy he is, backed her up completely. He reminded Brennan, in no uncertain terms, that he had zero legal authority to question anyone, especially a minor, without a proper warrant. Brennan, being the bully he is, tried to intimidate them. He actually threatened to arrest Lulu for obstruction. But Lulu is no pushover. She called his bluff and threatened to get the mayor and the police commissioner involved. That was the magic phrase. The second Brennan realized she was ready to escalate this to the highest levels. He was forced to back down. It was a great moment showing Lulu's strength and her protective mother bear instincts kicking in. It also showed us that while Brennan is powerful, he's not untouchable, and he has to play by the rules when he's pushed. Meanwhile, we had some interesting scenes with Carly and Valentine that dropped a pretty significant bombshell. Valentine revealed something crucial to Carly about her past legal troubles. He explained that it was Agent Brennan who secretly destroyed the evidence that was being used against her. And here's the kicker. Brennan did it while he was still locked up in jail. This revelation completely changes the game for Carly. She finally understands the true extent of Brennan's power and influence. This isn't just some federal agent. This is a man who can pull strings and make evidence disappear from inside a prison cell. He is far more dangerous and has a much longer reach than she ever imagined. The look on her face said it all. She's realizing she's dealing with a whole different level of threat, and it's genuinely terrifying. On a lighter, or maybe just more awkward note, we had Britt and Brad's disastrous dinner date. It was a total mess from start to finish. They went to a fancy restaurant and ordered a super expensive meal, only to have that cringeworthy moment where they both realize neither of them can actually afford to pay for it. As if that wasn't uncomfortable enough, Britt decided it was the perfect time and place to unload all of her personal problems. Sharing your deepest insecurities in the middle of a crowded, expensive restaurant while you're trying to figure out how to dine and dash is just peak awkwardness. The whole scene was a train wreck you couldn't look away from, but the episode saved its biggest cliffhanger for the very end. Back in the courtroom, just when we thought things were winding down for the day, Ada Turner stood up and announced her final witness. And who was it? None other than Christina Corinthos Davis. The camera immediately cut to the reactions from Alexis and Michael, and their shocked, worried expressions told us everything we need to know. Christina's testimony is clearly going to be a massive curveball. Is she a surprise witness for the prosecution? What could she possibly say that would have Michael and her own mother looking so terrified? This is the kind of twist that will have us all tuning in tomorrow. So, to wrap it all up, while the episode may have been slower in pace, it was packed with crucial developments. The prosecution's case against Willow is crumbling thanks to Alexis's brilliant legal maneuvering. We saw just how formidable Agent Brennan is, and Carly is now fully aware of the danger he represents. And that final reveal of Christina as a witness has thrown the entire trial into question. It was an episode all about setting the chess pieces for the explosive moves to come. What do you think Christina is going to testify to? Let me know your theories in the comments below. Thanks for watching our review here on EraOneTelevison. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an update. We'll see you next time.